Hi everyone. For those of you that have been following my videos, thank you and welcome back. For those of you that are new to Lobby for Animals, my name is Thomas Ponce and I am the co-founder of Lobby for Animals. Today's discussion will be on town hall meetings. Town hall meetings are an excellent opportunity to speak to your elected officials at home in their own communities. This is a venue I highly recommend utilizing in your lobbying efforts. These meetings are held in various locations within the community, such as community centers, school auditoriums, or any place that can accommodate a large group of people. Elected officials from all levels of government host town hall meetings where they hear concerns, opinions, and ideas from their constituents. Legislators take the issues raised by their constituents at these meetings very seriously because they feel the issues must be important to them for them to take the time and effort to attend. The other factor to take into consideration when attending a town hall meeting is that there'll more than likely be reporters present, which gives you an opportunity to have your message heard by a much larger audience, which is always a good thing. Now, how to find out when and where these meetings are and where they'll be held. If you go to my website and click Find Your Legislator, then choose your state. Once on your representative's page, you should see a link for public meetings or place to sign up for your elected official's newsletter. If for some reason you cannot find it, just pick up the phone, call your legislator's office, and ask to be put on the list and to be notified of any and all town meetings. They'll ask for your address to verify that you're one of their constituents, and then for an email address. And voila! You're signed up. It's just that simple. Now it's prep time. Make your guideline script like we discussed in prior videos, and make sure you're up to date on your information pertaining to your cause. Jot down notes, questions, etc. Print out any reference materials you may need or may want to pass along to your policymakers. Printing out reference materials to give to your elected officials is also a great way to make sure you're covering your bases. Just in case you forget to mention a key point, it'll be included in your handouts. Smart, huh? My next suggestion is for you to become a little bit of a private investigator. I suggest you do a little homework on the elected official or officials you'll be addressing before you attend the meeting. Go to their webpage, read their bio, review their vote record, and familiarize yourself with their positions, priorities, and orientation to issues pertaining to your cause and similar causes. If you're seeking support for a particular established bill, make sure you check its list of supporters so you know whether or not you're asking your elected official to co-sponsor a bill that they're already sponsoring, or to thank them for lending their support. You wouldn't want to ask someone for support if they're already giving you their support. It'll make you seem uninformed and takes credibility away from your presentation. Now, when you arrive at the meeting and have signed in, be aware of the tone and emotional environment of the meeting. In some cases, town hall meetings can get a little loud and may seem a little out of control, especially when you have attendees getting upset about their particular issue. If you see that your elected official or officials appear to be frustrated, aggravated, tired, or disconnected, the best thing that you can do is to sometimes just pick your battles. Now may not be the right time to introduce your topic of discussion. It might actually prove to be counterproductive due to the hostility in the room. What you can do in the event that you choose to fight another day is to follow up with a letter stating that you were at the meeting and thanking the elected official for holding the event, and asking the question and making the statement that you had prepared for the meeting in your letter. If the atmosphere is good and you do decide to step up to the plate and speak, as always, speak clearly and concisely. Be polite and always be professional. Be sure to identify yourself and express your appreciation for being there. For example, good afternoon. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to speak with you here today. My name is Thomas Ponce, and I live in Castleberry, Florida. I'm here today as a concerned citizen. That include any association you might be representing or whatever the cause you are addressing, and then go into your prepared speech from there. Ask the representative what measures, if any, they've taken to address this issue, if appropriate. Wait, and then politely ask for a response to your question, but do not hound dog them. You don't want them to feel like they've been put on the spot, or you don't want to set a negative tone. In some cases, the official may not intentionally be being evasive, but in other cases, they might legitimately not know how to answer the question that you ask them. They may need to do some research first, or check with staff to answer your query correctly. If they cannot give you a response, thank them for the opportunity to speak with them, and voice your concerns, and let them know that you'll follow up with one of their staff members after the meeting closes, and that you'll look forward to receiving a response. Remember, be polite and professional. I can't stress this enough. You are much more effective an advocate if you're responsible in your tone and request, and if you're reasonable in your tone and request, both responsible and reasonable. Don't make yourself look like the opposition, and you gotta be nice, even if the opposition's using evasive tactics or it's just plain old being mean. After attending, if you're working with an organization, make sure you let them know you attended the meeting and how your views were received, so that they may assist you with your follow-up efforts. If you're working on this issue alone, which is fine, make sure to follow up with your representative within a week of attending the meeting. Send the follow-up letter via email or fax to the elected official. Make sure to identify yourself as you did in your speech and remind them that you were at the town hall meeting. Be sure to include the meeting date and location, since they often hold multiple meetings in a single day or week. This follow-up letter gives you an opportunity to restate your question or concern and formally request a response. Also, if there was any additional information that was requested of you at the meeting, make sure to provide that in your follow-up letter. Town hall meetings might seem intimidating at first, but they offer an excellent opportunity to reach your elected officials at home in your community. You might even be surprised at how often the meetings are not packed with people. You might even find that you have a lot more time to speak with your legislator than you expected, which is an amazing opportunity to express your concerns on a more one-on-one basis. Well, that just about wraps up my segment about attending town hall meetings. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope it helps you in your lobbying efforts. Have a great day, and remember, don't just dream of change, lobby for it.